You know, picking the perfect name for a baby girl, wow, it can feel like a huge deal, right? It's something that sticks around for, well, a lifetime. So today, we're going to try and make it just a little bit easier. We're diving into this really cool analysis of the top 3 girl names out there to figure out what makes them so great.
So what is the secret sauce here? Is there actually a formula for the perfect name? Well, we're about to dig into exactly that. The specific qualities that our source says can take a name from just being good to being truly fantastic.
Okay, but before we actually start the countdown, we gotta lay down the ground rules. What are we even judging these names on? What makes one name better than another anyway? All right, so according to our source, it all comes down to 5 key things. We've got its meaning, what's the story behind it, then there's elegance and uniqueness. We're also looking at cultural relevance, like does it work around the world, and of course, a big one, just how does it sound when you say it out loud? These are the 5 pillars we're going to use to evaluate our top 3.
Okay, the countdown is on. Let's get started with our number 3 spot. The bronze medal goes to
Ava. It's one of those names that just feels so simple, so classic, totally effortless. You hear it everywhere, right? It's loved all over the world, so let's break down why. What gives it that magic touch?
Okay, so first things first. The meaning is just beautiful. Ava means life or living one. I mean, how powerful is that? It's got all this vitality packed into just 3 little letters. It really packs a punch.
And what's really interesting is that the reasons people love it are so straightforward. It's short, it's elegant, and it has this timeless feel, you know? It's not going to sound dated in 20 years, and maybe the biggest selling point? It's super easy to spell and pronounce no matter where you are in the world. That's a huge plus.
And I love how our source breaks down the practical side here. The cost, naturally, is free. But as they point out, it might come with a few family debates. And the dimensions? Just 3 letters. Easy to say everywhere. It just fits, whether you're going for a modern vibe or something more traditional.
All right, let's move on to our silver medalist. Coming in at number 2, we have a name that has been a chart topper for a long time.
And that name is Olivia. So if Ava is all about that effortless, simple elegance, Olivia brings a whole different vibe. It's all about peace and harmony.
Yeah, its meaning comes straight from the olive tree, which is such a powerful symbol, right? We're talking centuries of representing peace and victory, all the way back to ancient Greece. It just gives the name this really graceful, historic feel.
So why the huge love for Olivia? Well, it just sounds sophisticated, doesn't it? The meaning really connects with people, and it's achieved this incredible worldwide popularity. It just works in so many different languages and cultures.
Okay, let's check out the specs for Olivia. Again, the cost is free, but you might have to argue over who gets credit for picking such a great name. And with 6 letters, it has this really lovely, smooth flow when you say it. It's just as perfect for a fancy party as it is for a play date at the park.
And here we go, the moment we've all been waiting for. The number 1 spot. The gold medal winner on our list is Sophia. This name just has this regal, intelligent vibe to it that really makes it stand out. It just sounds royal, doesn't it?
But here's the kicker, the thing that really puts it over the top. Its meaning. Sophia literally means wisdom, and that's what sets it apart. It's not just a beautiful name, it's a name that represents intelligence.
I love how our source gives the name a bit of a personality here. It's like the name itself is saying, I'm beauty and brains. What more could you possibly want? It's a little bit cheeky, but it just perfectly captures that Sophia vibe.
And really, that's why it's number 1. You've got that deep, powerful meaning, that timeless elegance that we've seen in the others, and it's just loved absolutely everywhere. It ticks all the boxes.
Okay, so we've met our top 3 champions. Now let's put them side by side and do a quick comparison to see how they really stack up against each other. This chart really lays it all out, doesn't it? Look at the meaning. We go from life with Ava to peace with Olivia, and finally to wisdom with Sophia. And the style evolves too, from simple to elegant to royal. It's also pretty clear how the popularity just keeps climbing, all the way up to extremely high for Sophia. So, after all that, the big question is still, how do you choose? Which one is the right fit for you? Well, here's the final takeaway from our source, kind of the cheat sheet, if you will. If you love simplicity and elegance, Ava's your girl. If you're looking for grace and harmony, you should probably pick Olivia. And if you want that amazing combo of beauty, intelligence, and classic style, then you go for Sophia. And that just leaves us with one last thing to chew on.
All three of these names are, obviously, super popular. But does that popularity actually make a name better, or does it just make it more common? Definitely something to think about.